Do you want to know how to win a Heroclix game by round 2? Well, we got that and more coming right up. Mr. Clicksflix is brought to you by Lucky Dice Cafe out of Huntsville, Alabama, home of the ROC. No matter if you're in the United States or around the world, Lucky Dice Cafe has a winning role for all your gaming needs. You can visit them at LuckyDiceCafe.com or on their Facebook page using the link found in the description of this video. Mr. Clicksflix is brought to you by TrollandToad.com, one of the largest online gaming retailers. Please visit TrollandToad.com and use the promo code Mr. Clicksflix for 5% off your Heroclix purchase today. Alright guys, so today we're looking at an Alpha Strike Heroclix team. So what an Alpha Strike Heroclix team is in general is it's able to cross the whole board or the majority of the board. I'd say like you need to be able to cross at least 20 squares to hit your opponent first. The idea is to cripple them before they're able to really mount any kind of offense to you, and then hopefully the game is won after you make that initial volley. So the big up to this is that basically you can win the game your first attack. The drawback is that if you don't nail that first attack, you're in for a long game because this is a difficult team to recover from a missed attack. So what we have here as an example for our Alpha Strike team is a X-Men team. And what they're trying to do is attack the Avengers team over there. More specifically, that Hulk. We're going to say he has the exo specs on him. So we're going to go with that. And for this example, we're just going to ignore that little bit of blocking terrain there because I just didn't want to get another map out. But anyway, so we're over here. We have Hellion for TK. We have Cyclops, who's going to be our main attacker. We have one Moira McTaggart, two Moira McTaggarts, and a 50-point Wolverine. And the two Moira McTaggarts and the Wolverine basically are just going to lend their TK or their perplexes to Cyclops, and Cyclops is going to do the dirty work. At 150 points for Cyclops, he has an 8 range with improved targeting, destroys blocking, 8 movement with running shot, and he also has traded sidestep. And he has a 12 attack with precision strike, and then if he crosses half of the field, if he's closer to your opponent's starting area than his own, he gets psychic blast, and that's basically it. He's got a 3 damage, and really, if we can just get to the other side of the field, that Hulk over there is only 50 points. So once we cross half board, he's going to be able to KO him, and that exospec Hulk is not going to be a problem anymore. So here's how we would do that in this example, is we would have Moira McTaggart number 1, perplex up Cyclops' range by 1, Moira McTaggart number 2, perplex up Cyclops' range by 2, and we're going to have Wolverine perplex up Cyclops' attack by 1 to get him up to 13, and then that gives him, that gives Cyclops basically a 23 square swing, and we're going to show you exactly how that happens right now. So first thing we would do is we're going to give Hellion a power action to TK Cyclops, his 6 squares, 2, 4, 6, right up to there. Alright, then Cyclops has sidestep, so he's going to sidestep 2 more, 1, 2. Then he's going to take his power action to do running shot, which is going to be half of his movement, which is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. His range is only 8, but we perplexed it up another 2. So that gets us 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That gets us actually up to square 24. And then he makes his attack roll against Hulk, which would be a 13 on an 18 for 3 penetrating damage, which would be enough to KO that particular Hulk. And then the downside of this is basically you leave your Cyclops there. He can't really do anything to help anybody. And that's basically how it works. Now there's another variant of this that you can do where it acts as sort of a call-in, where you can still call in a figure that basically does your alpha striking for you. So in this example, we're going to trade out that Cyclops for 50-point dust, and we're going to knock Cyclops down to the 50-point dial. Okay. Then what we're going to do is basically it's going to be the same thing where Hellion is going to TK out Dust, the 6 squares. She's going to sidestep 2, 1, 2. She's going to take a power action to call in Cyclops, who's going to end up there. Then he's going to running shot 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to here, and that gives him enough range to alpha strike the Hulk all on his own. Now, this particular way, we're missing out on our perplexes, so we'd have to do a little bit better job positioning to get those perplexes in. But this gives you guys just the general idea of how an alpha strike works. It's pretty obvious that if you miss, that Hulk's going to come in and smash you next turn. But if you're able to do that, then that takes out a major threat on the opposing team. So you guys let me know in the comments below what you think about the alpha strike style of Heroclix team. I really enjoy reading those comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a share. Really helps keep me motivated to make these videos. That's all I have for you today. As always, please remember to zone critical miss if you don't have probability control.